What's up, guys? Good Thursday morning. Welcome back to another episode of Chats with Chance. I'm gonna try to drop a new video for y'all every single day and just get on here and talk about real world topics and new things that are going on and new things that I'm learning in my life, being a 27-year-old in Georgia, in America. So what's been on my mind today, I want to talk about some more responsibility stuff and personal finance, accountability, and being responsible and investing and buying assets instead of liabilities. Like this right here behind me, here's my new K5 Blazer project that I've been working on, that y'all have seen a lot of on the channel. I got to come over here and take this fender off sometime today and put this door on. But it's just a nice little project that I've been working on. There's the Daily Driver Married Man van, my van that I own. I'm gonna try to keep this short and sweet and simple today. I just wanted to hop on here and while I got y'all's attention for a little bit and just talk. I'm gonna get back in. I'm going to sell this toolbox right here today, so I'm going to deliver it to the customer this evening. But I just want to hop on here as I'm pulling out of the driveway and make a quick little video for y'all and talk about just buying assets instead of liabilities, and if you want to be successful in life and build up a nice business someday, and I'm still not to that point yet, by the way. I'm not to where I want to be by any means, but I've learned over the years that people that are successful and have a successful business, they all share certain things in common. And the things that they share in common is that, like, they all get up early, they're all very highly motivated, they all just try to work hard, and working hard is like a very high quality that you have to create a successful business. You have to be very disciplined, motivated. You know, you gotta knock the laziness out of your life and just kill it and everything, and just stay working hard, keep your foot on the gas pedal, work long hours, you know, sacrifice stuff. People don't even realize half of what it takes, what you have to sacrifice if you want to be successful or have a successful business someday. But mainly just focus on you know, keeping a track of your expenses, you know, watch where every dollar goes. And I'm making this video for any young new followers out there, mostly males that are on my channel and stuff, young guys coming up, graduating high school or thinking about going into college and stuff. And you know, I would just advise you to you know, just get some financial education and just study these things and learn what assets are versus liabilities, learn how to buy assets instead of liabilities, and learn how to invest, like get into studying these new companies and stuff that are coming up and that are already out there, and just look into like buying stocks and stuff. Like my best advice is just to, you know, get into the stock market, you know, buy mutual funds or buy like a high aggressive stock or something, or like a fund, you know, kind of like the S&P 500, where it's a bunch put into one versus just buying like individual stocks. And because I mean, you can buy individual stocks, like if you study a company or see a company that's been doing really good over the years, but it's just way more riskier to dump a lot of money and go all in on one stock. What I've learned over the years from everybody that's helped me and stuff financially, and on YouTube, and I've watched a bunch of videos of financial planners and things like that, and they all say just be diversified. That's the biggest thing. Like have some money in, you know, paper assets, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, whatever, and then have some money, you know, liquid cash that you can get to quick, and just have some money like if you want to do some gold or silver or whatever. But be diversified across the board. You know, if you're fortunate enough to already have inherited some money from your grandparents or family or whatever, and now you're just looking to gain that education of where to put it or where to invest it, like, you know, have a certain percent of real estate, have a certain percent of paper assets, just diversification. That way, if something goes wrong, the market crashes, you know, you lose 20% on one or whatever, odds are, you know, a few of the others will stay afloat. Like, that's just kind of how it works. It's like opposites. I mean, one goes down, the other one goes up. It's like the pendulum swings both ways eventually, and the algorithms change, and you know, life always is a constant change and stuff like that. So just be diversified across the board with your money, and that's the most safest allocation of it all. But there is certain new niches and areas with this new AI wave coming on and tech companies coming up, and there is like certain specific stocks and things where you can still get in, you know, ride the wave up, like the Bitcoin era, you know, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, things like that. But you just got to be smart with it. And the biggest thing is like just put in the time and effort. Like that's what people do not do these days at all. They don't put in the time and effort to stay up to late hours, to watch the videos, to scroll, you know, and read on Google, and read all the pages on the internet of studying whatever stock or whatever investment they want to get into. But like Warren Buffett says, I mean, stick to what you know and invest in what you know. So, but anyways, I hope this helps somebody, you guys, and I'm just kind of making some videos to get out there for y'all to catch my YouTube channel back up. So I'll be making another 1 or 2 today while I'm working. I'm fixing to go clock in at my job. I'm hustling. I'm fixing to go to work, making some money. I got my toolbox with me so I can sell and also make some side hustling money. And then, you know, we've been selling my K10 trucks and my K5 Blazers and stuff. We've been selling those square bodies, so maybe 1 or 2 of them will sell here soon. But hey, sales, that's where I was trying to go with my first video. I'm gonna do another video before this or after this one, and I'll post it before this one gets posted. But sales, you got to be good at sales. Everybody wants to sell something, it seems like, and the ones everybody's trying to sell something to you. But the biggest people that are successful sell a bunch of stuff. They're always selling. They're always got somebody, got a buyer, got somebody trying to buy something from them. And the ones that make it successful in sales are the ones that end up getting the richest and wealthiest, because that's just how it works. It's just sales, sales, sales. And then I'll kind of dive in. You're like, okay, well, that sounds good. I'm just going to learn sales, learn how to sell. But then you have to get to the point to where you got money to go buy the inventory to sell. So I'm going to do a part 2 video on this and kind of show y'all. But that's the biggest thing about it. There's no way around it. There's really no shortcut at the end of the day. You have to do the hard work in the beginning. So like when you're 18, coming out of high school, about to go to college or whatever, you have to do hard work. You're gonna have to buckle down and say, okay, I'm gonna work hard for a few years. I'm gonna keep my head down, just grind it out, keep my foot on the gas. I'm gonna grind it out and make a bunch of money. So then you gotta save up and put in the hard work. You gotta save up the money first, whether it's $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, $20,000, anywhere in there is comfortable. You know, some people can work hard, get a high-paying job by luck, or, you know, by their skills, and make $20,000 in a year. Some people can, you know, make 150 grand a year. But the point is you've got to work hard in the beginning to build up the first bit of capital that you need to build up the capital, and then you can learn where to invest it at the end of the year. Because Rick Ross taught me that. He said, work hard for a year, keep your head down, build up the money first, and then look at yourself at the end of the year and you're sitting on 15, 20 grand. Then look at your opportunities of where you can start investing that, and that will actually put you ahead exponentially faster than the regular person on the 9 to 5 that's been working for just years and years and years of just saving up money, but he's not putting it anywhere. He's just spending it. He's like, oh look, I'm rich, I'm spending it on boats and cars and things like that. Well, he's not investing it in the right places. He's not looking for his opportunities and seeing at what companies he might could put that in, or stocks or whatever. So anyways, now I'm just rambling on, but I hope this helps. But I'm gonna do another quick short video on that. Y'all stay tuned, and we appreciate y'all subscribing.